Hello, everybody, and welcome to Charlesonia News Network. Our first news today is an update on the war between Charlesonia and Portshire. Just earlier today, which it is Saturday, November the 4th, 2023, Wilkie had prior scheduling with Gravity, and unfortunately, due to some unconfirmed issues at home, Gravity could not show up, and so Charlesonia did this this little gesture by where they basically just got on a ship, drove to Portshire, where the citizens of the city unanimously voted to secede from Portshire. In a ironic twist of fate, it would turn out that every single one of them were Muslim, and unfortunately for Gravity, he had joked about destroying Wilkie's mosque back in the day to them, not knowing that they were all very serious about their religion. So this marks the start of the actual conflict of the war. We don't really know where Gravity's going to go from this point on, whether he's going to surrender or do some other sort of thing. We really don't know what he's going to do. As far as Portshire itself, Welkie has talked about giving it to Viridia or just letting it be its own thing. Really, since it was not gained during the battle and conquest, it is up to the people who live there to decide what they want. And best of luck to them. Next news, the Halloween event just ended a few days ago, and our winner was Odd Arsonist, who made some very amazing builds, which I'll probably show on the screen right here. Very beautiful indeed. Wow. Incredible. Truly beautiful builds by him. They're at Blocktopia if you want to go see them. I'm not sure if they'll be there much longer. I'm not sure what he intends to do there. We have no statement from him. And of course, our next segment, our Battle Box winners. We do this segment pretty much every week. And our winners this week were Luke, and a team effort today at the first ever team battle box, where Welkie and Lemon won. Our next section of news is the court case that just started between Danny and an assortment of other members of the server about his alleged frivolous teleportation and accused abuse. No updates on this yet. It just happened. This is breaking news. We'll try and get you some more updates as soon as we can. Next, we have the Dankus Accords, which were unfortunately not reported sooner. The Accords are basically an alliance between what is hoped to be all factions with Dankus, so that they can avoid conflict and hopefully bring about world peace. You can hear more about it in the interview, which is on this channel, from Dave. And finally, we have yet another war that is apparently brewing in the server at the moment, and that is between Fred and Hythe. Fredistan and Hythe, his new faction, which has not existed for a month yet, and it is already going to war with another faction, or plans to. I actually accidentally made an announcement that there was a war going to happen, and it turns out that he hadn't actually finalized that thought yet. But if I had to guess now, it's in full swing, so there's no going back on that. And actually, I'd like to add that So this is the logo for the new trading, I guess, federation for the server, the United Factions Trade Company, or Corporation. I don't know what the co stands for here, or UFT for short. They are basically trying to give the coin value and make it to where you actually want to get them, giving them a use. They are required to take all coins at their value, which I'll put the values right here on screen, as you can see. And their business practice is basically you choose a market, and you have all rights to that market. No one else is allowed to sell that specific thing in their trade federation. These, what I would call them shares, I guess, of the business and the server, can be bought and sold, but at the moment they are first come, first serve. Keep in mind that if you are in the trade company, they will take action against you if you try to sell something that someone else has already claimed. You will have to work out a deal with the person who got to it first. And that is all, guys. We'll see you probably next week or sooner, depending on if anything bad happens, God forbid. And yeah, have a good night, stay safe, and goodbye.